Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Stacy.
How are you, Reese?
Not too bad.
Good.
Tired.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Trying for someone to finish their piano lessons.
How's everything going apart from being tired?
You knew
And
that was
kids,
coming.
you know how it is. Hey, gorgeous.
Hello.
How are you, Kaya?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm amazing, thank you. All the better for seeing your beautiful face.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome.
All right, go on. You've got about 15 more minutes before you go to bed.
How's everyone's week's been? What's happening? Fill me in. I can hear the practicing. I love it. So how's your Monday been? How's your weekend been, Reese?
The weekend been hectic. Kids have been a nightmare, which is unusual, right?
Yeah.
But it's been manic. A manic first day back at work this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully it eases off so I can do my party, put together my party and my online party, and also my other party that I need to get together.
Exciting.
Yeah. Got to get into activity now.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. IPA.
All the way.
Anybody want to share how their week's been? Or their weekend, as it is only Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday today. What does today feel like? Not Monday. I don't know why it doesn't feel like a Monday. Probably because I've been working all weekend. I think that's why it doesn't feel like a Monday. Anybody want to share their week before we get cracking? Or any achievements? How little they are? Share them from the rooftops because you're all amazing. Okay, so obviously no one wants to talk because I obviously talk enough for everyone. Which is nothing
Jack
new.
Smith is with Sammy
I'm going to
Stamp
pop
in
you
New
all
York.
on.
You are?
Jack Smith.
Okay, I just muted everyone. Sorry. I could hear something about Jack Smith. Correct me up. But I forgot to mute. That's my fault. Anyway, so I just wanted to touch base. For those of you in the DM boot camp, you would have already had a mini training from Laura Leggett, which is what I wanted to touch on tonight. So basically, many of you know that I lost my area and went back to a district manager, which was totally fine because I wasn't working my business as to be expected. Anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that obviously I went back into area qual last month, but I wanted to let you know how that happened. So for me, I was just, with me and my team, just doing district manager maintenance. So that's 2,500 with me and the whole team. We wasn't going over that, maybe 2,800. Very rare we went into 3,000. So we have quadrupled our business last month. And I truly believe it's all down, yes, you've probably heard it a billion times, the miracle morning. I cannot stress enough. I think it's about three weeks I've been doing it now. I cannot stress enough how important the miracle morning is. And when you're doing the miracle morning, what it allows you to have because of that. So for me, it was extra time to me, some headspace, more time to do self-development, because I don't know about you guys, but please unmute yourself to share. I thought I had to know the inside and outside of social marketing and every single product Arbonne sold. Problem with that is, took forever, but not just that. I didn't have the belief in myself to start with. And if you don't truly believe in yourself, or at least work on that, then you'll never, regardless of what you know, grow your business. There's a great book Oh, and it's all about, oh, what's it called? Leap. Something about leap. I'll find it out for you. But it's got a picture of a bowl, a fish bowl, on the cover, and it's basically we don't grow until we move those. A little bit like a thermometer. So if you're in a room and your heating is set to 20 degrees, regardless if someone opens a window and that the temperature goes down, the heating will kick back in and get you back up to 20. Same as if loads of people joined the room and it got really hot in there because the oven got put on and whatever, and you went to 25. It will kick back in and you go down to 20. Like, that's just the way a thermostat works, and that's just the way our mindset works. So I don't know if you know, but many people have won the lottery, but because they didn't change their mindset or their money blueprint, they completely lost every single penny. To me, that's crazy. People have even won it a second time and lost it again. Now that is absolutely bonkers. Like, you need to. So this is why I find the Miracle Morning gives me a structured morning to be able to create healthy habits that has enabled me and my team to create an absolutely booming area, ready to go region. And I cannot reiterate enough how important it is to do your Miracle Morning. So I've just got some notes here that I wanted to touch on, and basically it was the savers. So I just write them down. So I just write notes rather than a whole training. So basically, savers is the steps that you do for your Miracle Morning. So S is for silence, mind and meditation. And I absolutely love Esther and Jerry Hicks's meditation, or I use Doreen Virtue's chakra meditation. Actually, I've been using Nikki Marchant's version of that. She's got an incredible one all about aligning your chakras and different poses and stuff like that. So I absolutely love Nikki Marchant one of that. And then obviously, like, affirmations, and that would include your gold card. So I'm so happy, and I completely got out of my head. I think my eyes have just got tired. Anyway, I am so happy and grateful for perfect health, unstoppable confidence, and a constant balance of time, money, and freedom in my life. I attract the right people, resources, and opportunities that will enable me to reach my regional vice president title by we've changed it, December 2018. Woo! So what's your goals? Even if they're big, don't worry. Just believe and put in the action. Because once you start opening up to receiving, getting yourself into the receptive mode, if you want to know more about that, Google Esther and Jerry Hicks, about getting into the receptive mode, opening yourself up to receive this incredible stuff, creating space for things to happen. Because if you're super, super busy and you don't have time to do anything, then you're not going to have time to build the business. You're not going to have time for people to go, oh, a little cheeky phone call. Do you know what? I've been thinking about the business I want to start. Or an opportunity to have a pamper night with a Prosecco evening, whatever it is that you want to create at your place. I did it at my place last Thursday. It was absolutely incredible. And because of that, everyone that was there joined up. It's about the energy, the belief, and everything that you put out there, and the affirmations repeated over time. You will believe it. It might sound silly to begin with, but do it in front of a mirror. It's more powerful as well. Any questions so far? I can't see the chat, so I don't really know if there is a chat. Let me check. Okay, there isn't anything else. It's really quiet on here, so I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. And that's meant to be quiet.
We can hear you, Stace.
Fab. Thanks, Reese. So I just want to talk about visualizations as well. And we also, as we have the gold card, we have our story as well. And that is, you want to write down a really empowering, powerful visualization story. I can't remember what they call it. If anyone remembers, let me know. And it's basically about you've reached regional vice president. You're just about to walk out onto the stage to thank everyone for their hard work, their contribution and help that you've received from them. You're going to be talking about what you're wearing, where you are, what people are in the room. You're going to be talking about what car you've chosen and what car you're driving, Mercedes, and what style is it? You know, what does it look like? Are there any added features? What does this mean to your family? What family members are there? You know, what dress are you wearing, or trouser suit, or shoes? What are your kids wearing if you've got kids? What does it feel like? What music you're playing? You know, you need to know all of this like you're planning a wedding. Your regional vice president car party is going to be like your wedding day. So plan it that way too. It's absolutely incredible. I'm having mine on the 24th of February because that's my 36th birthday. Woo! So I'm doing it for that too. And I absolutely love it. So really get to grips with your visualization. Don't worry too much about how things have happened. Just know that they've happened and what it feels like. You've got to feel it already. You've got to feel it, to believe it, to receive it. It's just the most amazing thing to do. And if you do that every night before you go to bed, your dreams are going to be awesome. You're going to wake up on top of the world. Because it's really good. As great as it is to have a morning routine, a bedtime routine is imperative, because what we think of before we actually go to sleep is what we continue to think of when we wake up. So really be sure that you're doing your gratitudes, you're doing your visualization, so you're on the right path to have an incredible morning. Exercise. So I must admit, I don't always exercise in my miracle morning, and that is something that I need to improve on. But I have started yoga and I absolutely love it and swear by it. It's great for relaxation and moving the body and getting your body woken up for the morning. And obviously, like what you do in your miracle morning is you wake up, you have a glass of water, you brush your teeth, you get yourself into your gym clothes. And he always talks about, you should earn your morning shower by getting sweaty. I don't quite earn my morning shower yet, but I will do. It's not about perfection. It's about progression. It's about progress. So we always talk about on the Limitless Leaders and if you're in the DM bootcamp as well, about progress. Have you got progress with your tracker? If you've got one more tick on that tracker, you're making progress. It's not about being perfect. It's about being always progressing, always doing better than you was doing yesterday. And that's absolutely key. So, like I said, if you start with like 2-minute exercise or a 7-minute exercise, there's millions on YouTube. Honestly, there's no reason why you can't do, 5 minutes of each. That is half an hour. Everyone can get up an extra half an hour early. And even if you start there, that's totally fine. And you want to make it more of an hour and a half to 2 hour thing, then that's fine too. Just start somewhere. Reading, like I said, reading is great and it's imperative to be building your business. And yes, we need to know GoPro, and that is the key book that we need to know, is Learn the 7 Skills to Network Marketing, Social Marketing, and that is GoPro. And so is the 45-minute napkin presentation, because that really helps you understand the business model and how it works. But for me, I really had to work on my personal development, my self-belief, the love for myself. And I'm reading an incredible book right now. I actually stayed at this lady's house at Airbnb, and that's how I got to know what the book is, but it's mind-blowing. It's called Love is the Answer by Dr. Fiona Beddoes-Jones. It really is an amazing book, and it talks about, I'm just going to give you a quick summary, a quick overview of what's included in the book. Hold on. So basically, she talks about what love is and the neurological states of love and the psychobiological biology of love, and the 10 types of love, because there's 10 types, which is crazy. And the love life audit. So how much love do you have in your life at the moment? How to bring more love into your life. When good love goes bad. How love can heal you and heal your life. And corporate love, loving and leadership, which is really imperative in our business. And in what ways love is the answer. So she's got case studies as well. It's a really, really interesting read. So I highly recommend that you get that book. It's a couple of pounds on Amazon. It's an absolute steal. So yeah, there's loads of books that I recommend because they've all touched a part of me. So everyone knows that I love Rachel Hollis. I love more of the spiritual books. So I find Rebecca Campbell. Yeah, Rebecca Campbell. Amazing. And the Gabrielle Bernstein, of course, is an absolute must because it just resonates with me massively. And I don't if you guys want to give that a little go, then just tag me when you started reading it. So yeah, that's reading and self-belief, because if we really ultimately don't believe that we can achieve and deserve success, then we're never going to get it. So work on your self-worth. I've had to do that massively over the just under 3 years. And then journaling, so S for scribing. And that talks about, you can include your gratitude in there, your goals, you can talk about your day. And it's so great to read back in a couple of years' time where you were and where you are now. That's what I love about journaling. And if you want to join a group, Tessa, she's great, and I've just joined it. I didn't realise it was there because I created my own WhatsApp group. She has got on Facebook. It's called Boss Your Morning. So I've just applied to be in that group and waiting to be accepted, which is great. So if you want an accountability partner or group, she's on there without fail every morning at 6 a.m. I believe. I think Laura Leggett said. So check it out. Has any of you on this call done Miracle Morning before? Could you unmute yourself and let me know, please?
Hi, Stace.
Hi, Emma. You all right, gorgeous?
Good. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Yes, I've been dipping in and out of it for a long time. But when we started doing it properly with boot camp that week.
Yeah, that's when I started.
Yeah, I'd never had the book before, but I got the general idea, and I'd been kind of dipping in and out of doing a power hour of just trying to do, and getting up and doing the meditation. I could do that, and sometimes I'd chuck in a bit of exercise, and sometimes I'd try and do a bit of reading. And I've got a lovely journal, which is a daily greatness journal, which you have to fill out affirmations and gratitude every day.
Yeah.
So I was using that, but it was all a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah.
And I took a few weeks, and then it kind of, wouldn't really go. And, and when you've got little ones, as I think most of us know on this call, it's not always easy, because if they decide that they're going to wake up, and it all kind of sends it to pot a bit. But since we've been doing it properly, since started it in the boot camp, I've done it every day. I've not done it every weekend, but I've done it every weekday, more so than I've ever done it before.
And what was your results last month because of it?
I did bonus.
Woo! Isn't it crazy how the difference?
Yeah, we did.
And have you DM bonus before?
Once in 3 years.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's getting easier to get up, because I'm, again, one of these people, like I think a lot of us are, snooze, get up the latest possible time.
That used to be me, yeah.
Yeah. But now I'm actually kind of waking up. I'm lucky because my kids aren't major early risers. So setting my alarm for 6:30, that's early enough, and I can do that. But I've actually been waking up before my alarm goes off.
Yeah, it's like your body knows, right? Because I was waking up at 5 o'clock, and then I did start to struggle, so I did it to 5:30. But my body would still wake up at 5 o'clock. That or the dog comes up and breathes in my face.
Yeah.
That's my alarm clock.
But yeah, when I haven't got up early, so it's been like a Sunday, and I'm like, I'm not going to set the alarm, I'm going to have a lie-in, and Saturday night I'll have a couple of glasses of wine and eat a load of chocolate and watch film, and then have a lie-in on a Sunday morning. I'd be getting up on a Sunday morning feeling so yuck and horrible, and not just because I'd had a glass of wine, but because I'd been eating chocolate, and because I'd stayed up later, and just the whole everything is my body saying, what are you doing?
Yeah. I find that as well. Like if I don't, like this morning, I didn't get up. I got up probably. Well, to be honest, if I hit the snooze that I did this morning, I don't normally, but I did hit it this morning. I think it's important to be real as well. Like don't pretend you're doing a miracle morning if you're not.
Yeah.
So like I didn't get up this morning. And it didn't feel like a Monday. I didn't know what was going on. I just hit the snooze button. I stayed in bed. Paul got up to go work. I was like, crap, yeah, he's going to work. That was at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, 6:30, can you bring me a fizz up? He brought me a fizz up. By the time I got out of bed, it was like 7:30.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh. And it's just crazy. Like it makes me feel more tired.
Yeah.
Whereas if I just get up and do it, I'm full of energy.
Mm.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I didn't even do my miracle morning this morning because obviously I woke up with Wyatt. I did have a blaze this morning, then a PC sign up to an IC, and then help train a new IC. So it's been a crazy day. But now I'm absolutely exhausted. But I know come this time I wouldn't normally be if I would have done my miracle morning.
Yeah.
It energizes me.
It does. It does. It makes you feel good, and it makes you feel like you've already started the day by achieving something.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I've got so many hours in the day. Like it's almost like time stands still and I get so much done. And that is so productive because I get to the evening and I go, oh, I can actually have the evening to myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not having to catch up with myself. I'm not having to catch up.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I can sit down with the kids and watch a film. I can sit down with a hubby when the kids are gone to bed. Not very often before we do. But having a 14 and a 12-year-old, that's just the way it is. But having like that, just knowing that we can have that time, obviously apart from the nights that I'm out doing parties, but I just think you just feel like, wow, like I've got all that done. And if you want to get extra work done, just say, do you know what? I'm going to get another hour's working.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emma. Does anybody else want to share their experience with Miracle Morning or want to ask any questions about Miracle Morning or share why they've not started Miracle Morning? Please. The whole point of these groups is to stay interactive and help each other and stuff like that. Have a look.
Does anybody think there's absolutely no way they can do it?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually, Emma.
And if so, what are your reasons? What are your obstacles?
Hey, Chris.
Hello. Well, I will be completely honest. In the bathroom. I was in the shower. That's why I wasn't commenting. Just doing my face routine now.
Yeah, you don't want to do it with me, Chris.
I just did my
Woohoo!
near future. So I had started doing the Miracle Morning when, was it Kelly said to get to buy the book? And I had seen Danny do it before, I'd seen people do it before, and I was like, not really for me.
Chris, I can't hear you, darling.
Oh, sorry. I thought, that's all a little bit too hippie for me. So I decided, do you know what? I'm actually going to do it. And then I was reading through it, and I went, I'm actually going to set my alarm 5, and why not? I jumped out of bed like I was going to catch a plane. That's all I can liken it to. I was like, right, let's see if this actually works. And I've done it. So that was week 2. I think I've done it practically every day since. And I didn't do it this morning. No, I didn't do it a few days last week. And I felt absolute pants. I felt so rubbish. I was like, I'm so unproductive. I climbed out of bed at 7 this morning. That's half an hour after the kids. And I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't good. Oops, yeah.
Carry on, Chris. What happened?
I want to say hi.
I was just no, I just realised that I was so today I've just been behind on everything. I made it to the Blaze this morning, but just everything. I've just been behind, and I've just felt so unproductive. I sat down to do everything today, can't make it through the Facebook group, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But when I actually get up, first thing in the morning, boom, I can scroll through, I can do everything. But that time before the kids wake up is so productive, because when the kids wake me up, you're straight into doing stuff, and everything else goes out the window. When you're fighting with the kids that early in the morning, it just doesn't work. It is not productive. You're just fighting yourself in the morning, going straight into doing stuff. But when you have that alone time, that time to focus, it's the best thing ever. You can get through your list, get through the traffic, get through everything. And this is the first time I've actually been doing follow-up. I've actually been reaching out. I've really been reaching out to people consistently. And it's that word, consistency. It really makes a difference in your activity. And the income producing activity, it's not just a phrase, it's actually something that completely works and is completely true. And yeah, without the boot camp, without the miracle morning, I would not be this consistent. I would just say, yeah, let me just do it when I get back from the school run, and nothing ever gets done. And maybe half an hour. But once I've laid that foundation at 5 o'clock, by the time I come back after the school run, I'm already in a flow, and I just keep going. It has really, really made a difference. So much so that in all, at the moment, I have 5 people that want to sign up to the ICs, and I just can't believe it. That is the compound effect coming into it. That's the compound effect coming round. That's the 90-day cycle. I was talking to people kind of before about this following up and the activity and the parties and the actually getting into activity, the online part, everything coming together, and you know, being true to your words, the promises that you make yourself, actually following through on the promises that I make to myself, I feel so much better, and it makes such a difference.
That's amazing, Chris. Thank you for sharing. It just makes a massive difference. And I think, you know, you do dread, I mean, I did dread getting up and I was thinking, how on earth am I going to do this? But when you start setting yourself that goal, not only does it give it your time, so you're better for your children, you're a better mum, you're a better wife, you get stuff done, you feel productive, you feel like, I've got this, like, why didn't I do this forever ago? And when you miss it, you're like, why did I miss a day? And that's exactly how I feel. And the results just stand out. They just stand out. Right, I'm just going to, Wyatt just wants to say hello quickly. Say hello.
Hi, Wyatt. Hi, darling. How are you?
All right. Yeah, there's Rick. There's Auntie Reese. Blowing kisses and Auntie Chris. Blowing kisses in. He loves you guys. All right. Say goodbye. It's just bedtime now, isn't it? Good boy. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you've got any questions, just pop it on the Limitless Leaders and I'll get this recorded up on the Limitless Leaders anyway. Thank you so much for joining me here. I couldn't do the group without you. How much fun would it be talking to myself? So thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you on the 9 o'clock call.